Yo, what's going down, fishing fam? Alright, I'm between two people. I'm here at Ascarate. It's really cloudy. It's really the wind comes and goes, but I'm gonna try getting on one. You would think top water, but you can catch them on top water. As a matter of fact, I did catch one on top water yesterday. Easy, this little guy, aggressive little guy. It's crazy. But I'm gonna try catching him on a fluke. See how it works out. I'm gonna try throwing it on my bait caster. I want to see just so I can have a stronger test pound. Where I actually want to fish is over there where he's fishing. Where he's fishing is where I actually want to start fishing. I like that spot just because there's a huge drop off, and also there's a lot of cover. There's a lot of grass and all that over there. So I do want to fish over there. So when he's done fishing, I'll probably go over there. But I'm gonna wait till he finishes. I can cut him off because where I want to fish is more over here. But that's where he's casting. I don't want to cut him off, so I'll just wait till he's done and then make my cast, see if I can catch anything. Alright, you guys, he's done fishing over there. It is windy, it is cloudy, so using a white fluke. See how they like it. As that guy's always bleeding, but there he goes, guys. Alright guys, just that simple. All I was doing was popping it, probably was slacking your line, and you just set the hook. I ended up getting him on the side of the gill, like that's why he was bleeding. But he swam off just perfectly fine. He should survive. I just nicked it with the tip of the hook, so that is going to cause him to bleed a lot, but he was perfectly fine when he swam off. You don't want to really gut hook them. The gills, if you do touch their gills at all, you're going to see how much they bleed. They're going to bleed a lot. That fish was perfectly fine, guys. Promise you. Oh man, I tore up my fluke trying to get him out of there. Because it was in his mouth, man. That guy wanted that bait, and I didn't wait for him to eat it. I felt the tension, and I set that hook right away, guys. But he engulfed it. He inhaled it big time. But yeah, let's get back at it. I want you guys to notice something. The way I'm putting this, you guys have to be really particular on how you guys bait this. It has to be absolutely straight. But I don't normally, I'll nose it and you'll see the knot right here, or the tip of the eye of the hook right here. I don't do that. Huge shout out to Rick. He taught me, if you put it in the middle, the bait will sink down like this. If you put it at the nose, the way I normally do it, it'll dive down like this. If you put it towards the back, of course the back will start to die down. So it's really up to you guys. I like it to fall straight down like this. So, and I also love it like this because it hides the eye of the hook, which is where the knot is, and so you don't catch any grass. There's just less chances of you catching grass. I'm not gonna say you won't catch any grass, but there's a huge chance that you guys won't. More than likely you won't catch grass. And just like that, make sure your hook is buried into your plastic, just like that, and you're golden. guys, another one. Chubby little guy. I'm also basically doing, guys, is when I pop it, one, I'm 100% staring at my line. You always want to stare at your line. But since I am throwing braid, what I like to do is put my finger right here. Put my finger on my string, and any little pop, anything, when they bite it, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the bite. So when I feel the bite, I count about 2 seconds, and then I set the hook. So, or I'll stare at my line. Make sure that when you do set the hook, your line's tight. All right, guys. You see me reel down all the way to my line's tight, and then I set the hook. Don't set the hook with a slack line, because all you're gonna do is probably whip it and snap your line off. The braid's really sensitive, so I'll be able to feel it. Anytime that they hit it, I'll be able to feel it. And I reel down, wait about 2 seconds, and then set the hook. And hook sets are free, guys. Even if there is no fish on there, even if like you ran it, you'll start to figure out like the difference between grass and a bite. But when you're first starting out, you're gonna think that you got a bite and you're gonna set the hook. But hey, hook sets are free, guys. Keep doing it. Keep setting them hooks. I mean, I'd rather hook set into a grass than me think it was grass and then miss an opportunity on a fish. So just to recap, exactly what I'm doing. Cast it out there, and you're just gonna wait. You're just gonna wait. Let it hit the bottom. Give it maybe a few pops, 1, 2, but you're always gonna pop it with slack in your line. Always pop it with slack in your line. Even when you're waiting for it to for them to bite, you're always gonna leave slack in your line. That's all I'm saying. You have to reel down, so this way when you do set the hook, you don't do it with slack in your line. But you're constantly popping with slack in your line. Like if there is no slack in your line, all you're gonna do is just pull it forward. The slack in the line is what makes it dart from side to side. 90% of the time, it's gonna hit it on the pause. And even if you are popping, you feel like a tug. What I like to do is, again, wait 2 seconds. I stare at my line. If your line's not moving, chances are you ran right into weeds. If your line is moving, either left, right, or away from you, chances are you got a fish, and you do got a fish, so you set the hook. You see, guys, like right there, I got hung up. I was popping it, and then I felt the tug back, but I was stuck in the grass. So I waited 1 second, see if my line's moving. My line's not moving. I don't really muscle it out there. I just wiggle my rod tip a little bit just so I can get it off the weeds, so it can still stay next to the weeds. You guys wanna, that's where chances are where the fish are gonna be pushed up against is still the grass in the bottom. So aquatic vegetation, as Sergio likes to say. So when you do feel those brush piles or whatever's under there, stop. Again, stare at your line, and then jiggle it a little bit just to get it, still stay in that vicinity, and let it fall, and then continue working it. Wait like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and then continue working it again. But don't be so quick to when you feel the tug that you're gonna tug back, because even if there was a brush pile, you're just gonna pull it right out of there, and the fish isn't gonna bite it. So when you feel it, let it. Chances are there might be a fish pushed up against there, so just wiggle its way out of there, and then the fish should, if there is one, should hit it when it's after you wiggle and then it's dying down. Came back, guys. Came back and hit it. Check this.
Any luck?
3.
3 bites?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You?
That type of lure?
Yeah, on the Fluke.
I had it bite, yeah, that was sick.
That was it?
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Get on the car one. You don't mind if I put you on my video?
No, it's okay.
I make YouTube videos.
I'm gonna have to carry him out.
Necesitan la net para ir a agarrar frutos.
Yeah. Not really that big. He's a good fighter, but he's not that big.
Oh yeah, but he's a decent one.
Uh-huh.
That's a nice one.
Para hacer un caldo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Catfish soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we only have a small one that
We only have
my
a
nephew gave.
Oh, okay.
I had a busted hand, and it took me a year to heal.
That's a
Then
good
the
size.
Oh.
COVID came over, so we haven't been fishing too much lately. So this is the first one I've caught in about 2 or 3 years.
Oh wow, and let me tell you, that's a big one. If you're gonna catch one, that's the one you want to catch.
Oh yeah.
It was
He's
worth the
cut-
wait.
He's cut bigger ones.
Oh yeah.
What's your name?
Saúl.
Nice to meet you. All right, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Little guy, little itty bitty guy. Just another quick tip. If your bait has a folded tail, like it's bent like that or any which way, it's not gonna swim right, guys. Dip the tail in hot water for about like 10, 15, 20 seconds and then lift it back up. I would do it while it's like on a hook or something, like nose hook it, and then just dip it down and then lift it back up, and then eventually it'll straighten out. Do it as many times as you need until it's straightened out. I said I would do it when I got a pack at home. Open the pack up and just do it to each of them, just so you know when you get here on the water that you don't have one that isn't straight, because it's not gonna swim right, guys. It felt like the bait hit me in my arm. I have no idea how that broke off. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, it was a clean break. Like something bit it. I mean, it was a clean cut. I have no idea how that happened, guys. And I'm telling you, I felt something hit my shoulder. I have no idea what hit my shoulder. Saw a school of fish over there, guys. Saw a school of fish over there, guys, and threw this guy lure in there, and this guy ate it on top.